wrong side?
No, they said this is the groom side.
So we can look at our prospective husband.
Yeah, go over there, bro.
Oh, we're supposed to look at him like this. I was at rehearsal yesterday.
Sunglasses, it's a bitch.
So how do you
Take a picture of Margie.
So funny.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise in honor of our bride?
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you?
Take my whole life.
At this time, sir, who presents this woman to this man?
Her mother and myself.
Very much. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. That's a perfect thing to say. You look so pretty. Maybe most of you need to hear that, but that was the first words that he spoke on his wedding day. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you all, and on behalf of Derek and Jamie, thank you so much for being here and being a part of this wonderful moment in their lives. It truly is a beautiful celebration of their love and their future together as husband and wife. And you're all here because you hold a very special place in their hearts. Whether it be your love or your friendship, it'll forever be appreciated. And on their behalf, we ask that you please remain as important part of their tomorrows as you are with them here today. You've been asked to be here to witness and to bless the mutual vows which will unite them in marriage. Well, Derek and Jamie, your love has brought you here to this moment of commitment, and now we're celebrating this unconditional love that you have found in one another. Really leaving behind your past individual lives, entering into the next chapters in this love story. From this day on, your lives will forever be entwined, and no possession is more precious than the love that you have for one another. From this day on, you finally get to share your lives in your home with one another and avoid those 10-hour Skype calls. You've had the privilege to find a true love. Feeling so powerful, you've come here today to pledge your life and your love to one another. And today is a day you will never forget. You're taking into care and consideration, and you're keeping the heart of the one person that you've chosen above all others to be your partner for life. Seeing that no moment is without meaning, we ask that you take this wedding, this day, as the beginning of your lives together. Today signifies the creation of a new home, a new family for both of you, and may you be filled with each other's love and friendship. May you be overjoyed with the promises that you're about to make and the life together that you both will create. Remember that in every marriage, there are good times and bad, times of joy and sorrow. Marriage is a journey, a time of adventure and excitement, enhanced by the love, trust, dedication, and faith that you have in one another. You're mature enough to know the difference between dreams and realities. You have youth and hope. You also know that good times are sweeter when shared with someone you love, and difficult times are less harsh when borne by two. Continue to work to build a foundation that will support the lasting relationship of your marriage. So you both have known each other since about 2009 when you were friends, but then it wasn't until 2015 when you realized that you didn't want to spend life without the other. And then you decided to marry. And from that moment of yes to this moment of yes, you've been making little promises to one another, kind of in an informal way. Maybe it's on all your many adventures, you're traveling, or as you're teaching him how to snowboard. Those sentences that begin with, when we're married, and continued with, I will, you will, and we will. Those late night talks that included someday, somehow, and maybe, are really the unspoken matters of the heart. And the beautiful thing is, you both are standing here before one another, before your family and friends. It's just one more way of saying, remember all those things we talked about? Remember all those dreams about a future together? Well, I stand here before you because I meant every word. See, happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. The art of a good marriage is something that must be created. In marriage, the little things are the big things. It's never too old to hold hands, and remembering to say I love you at least once a day. Never go to sleep angry, and never take each other for granted. The courtship should not end with a honeymoon. It is through continued that you do this throughout all your years, and having a mutual sense of values and common objectives, standing together with one another and facing the world through your strength, and forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family, doing things for each other, not in an attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy and the love that you have for seeing the other one smile. Speaking words of appreciation. It's not looking for perfection in the other. It's cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, humor, and as you are now, some laughter and giggles along the way. It's having the capacity to forgive and to forget, giving each other an atmosphere in your life in which you can grow and learn with one another. Finding room in things, the spirit, the heart that holds. It's a common search for the good and the beautiful in life, and establishing a relationship which is independently equal with one another, but dependence is mutual in the obligation to reciprocate. So you both are making promises to one another today. It's not so much a promise that there won't be some ups and downs along the road of life, but you're assuring to the other person there will always be somebody by your side who truly cares. And should the world ever hurt you or make you feel vulnerable, it's these promises and commitment that you make today. You know there will always be somebody waiting to listen, to console, and to inspire. The Promise by Heather Berry. Within this blessed union of souls, two hearts intertwined, they become one. There lies a promise. Perfectly born, divinely created, and intimately shared. It's a place where the hope and the majesty begin to reside. Where all things are made possible by the astounding love that you both share for one another. And as you hold each other's hands in this promise and eagerly look into each other's eyes, may your love and devotion take you to places that you both have only dreamed, where you'll dwell in a lifetime of happiness, sheltered in the warmth of each other's arms. And Derek, as you're holding Jamie's hands, you feel the softness and the love in Jamie's hands. And Jamie, you feel the love and the strength in Derek's hands. And as you stand here together, Derek, at this time, as you take Jamie, who stands beautiful before you, to be your lawful wedded wife, do you promise to be faithful to her alone? Will you share all life has to offer? Your hopes, your dreams, your achievements and disappointments, as you strive to realize a shared vision of what's possible in your relationship?
I do.
And Jamie, you now take Derek, who's standing handsome and proud before you, to be your husband. Do you promise to be faithful to him alone? Will you share all life has to offer? Your hopes, your dreams, your achievements and disappointments, as you strive to realize the shared vision of what's possible in your relationship?
I do.
And Jamie, if you would please hand your book. And at this time, I'll give you the opportunity, as you both wanted to share your own vows with one another from your hearts and your own minds, and not using the words created by anybody else. So at this time, Derek.
Did you read them?
No.
Oh my God. You let me read them every day.
Make sure you speak up so all the family can hear.
Jamie, you are the love of my life, and I've been telling you that since we started dating. I vow to always give you kisses before bedtime and tell you I love you. I vow to always let you walk in front of me so I can grab your butt. I vow to always appreciate your compassion, loyalty, friendship, and faithfulness. I vow to always inspire, motivate, support, and push you to be the best you can be. I vow to always be the person you get frustrated with, argue with, and upset at, but I'll also be the person to make you comforted, loved, and cared for. I vow to always say I love you and mean it, and be the best I can for you, to be there for you anytime, any way possible. Jamie, you're so beautiful, kind, and generous. Every day with you is an adventure, and I can't believe how lucky I am. I can't wait to share my life with you forever. Jamie, I may not be good at many things in life, but one thing I know I'll be good at is being your husband. I love you. You have vows, I think.
Derek, I vow to be your best friend, your ally in conflict, and your biggest fan. I vow to keep you guessing, to give you comfort and make you scared. I vow to be your accomplice in mischief, your 6 a.m. Powder wake-up call, and your forever playmate. I vow to make our home, when you always want to come home to, filled with warmth, respect, and an abundance of love. I vow to encourage you, support you, and to fiercely love you through every endeavor. I vow to challenge you, grow with you, and appreciate you. I vow to travel the world with you, knowing I'm home within the warmth of your arms. To always make a vegetable for dinner, but never expect you to eat it. And to work on having the seasons that love demands. I vow to you butt throws, mega gay inside jokes, and GMYT. I vow to be a safe space for your secrets, your wildest dreams, and your vulnerabilities. I vow to remember that this is a once-in-a-lifetime love, even if the longer, the love is finer and
Yeah, Derek, place those with your vows. And so, on your first anniversary, your 5th anniversary, your 50th anniversary, make sure you keep these vows. Read them back to one another over a nice romantic dinner and a glass of wine, and remember this special day. But these are pages, the first chapters in this love story. And may there be many more pages that you can write to one another, more promises that you make to one another, more expressions of love that you can also make to one another. Could I have the rings, please? Now you both bring beautiful rings for one another as a symbol of the love and commitment that you make today. These wedding rings are special because they say that even in your uniqueness, you've been chosen, honored, to allow the presence of another human being to enhance who you are. These rings carry the potent double message. We are individuals, yet we belong. We are not alone. And as you wear them through time, they'll reflect not only who you are, but the love and the union that you're about to make today. The fact that through the rest of your lives, each of you will be complemented by the other. Wear these rings as a sign of the love that it is united between the two of you. A love unquenchable, which now your hearts embody and your words expressed. And I find it very fascinating. A lot of people say that the wedding band is a perfect circle with no beginning or no end. But just imagine, 1 billion years ago, these stones were formed beneath the surface of the earth. And they rose, and they were found. That is pretty special. The metal was put in a furnace of 1,000 degrees. It was molded, cooled, and painstakingly polished. Something beautiful was made from raw elements. And your love is just like that. It's come from humble beginnings, through a combination of serendipity and effort. The imperfections took shape into something extraordinary, something beautiful, just like your relationship. And Derek, as you take this ring, and as you place it on Jamie's finger, would you please repeat these words after me? Jamie, I give you this ring.
Jamie, I give you this ring.
As a sign of my love.
As a sign of my love.
Knowing love is precious and fragile.
Knowing love is precious and fragile.
Yet strong.
Yet strong.
This ring is a symbol.
This ring is a symbol.
Of the vows we have made.
Of the vows we have made.
I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
As I give you my love.
As I give you my love.
For the rest of my life.
For the rest of my life.
You may place the ring on her finger. It's just the elevation. As you place this ring on Derek's finger, would you also repeat after me? Derek, I give you this ring as a sign of my love, knowing love is precious and fragile, and yet strong. I give you this ring as I give you my love for the rest of my life. But your once individual hearts have been promised to one another. Wherever you go, may you always turn together in the home that you establish, be a place you know you'll always come home and find that special friend. When you look at these rings in future years, I want you to remember this very special day. I want you to remember your family and friends that have come from near and far to celebrate, to witness, and bless the vows that you've made. Your friends and family that are standing up here with you, representing and supporting the love that you have for one another. Inasmuch as you, Derek, and you, Jamie, have consented today in marriage before all of us present, you pledge your faith and declared unity to one another through the exchange of your vows and these rings, in accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada and the powers vested in me by the state. I take extremely great pleasure today being able to pronounce you husband and wife. And if I may leave you both with my own personal blessings and best wishes for a very long and happy life together. And over your time, there have been thousands of kisses. I want you to understand the significance of this kiss, because it is the very first one as husband and wife. Derek, you may now kiss your bride.